Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot and Happy New Year. Today I will be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading could resonate with you. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Eshu, Obatala, to the Egun Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florian Williams, Norman Williams, Exius Willie, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. All right, guys, let's get into your reading. I have two spreads for you. My Orisha spread to the right, your tarot spread to the left, okay? And the one thing that I look for when I put out two spreads are cards that repeat. And your two repeating cards are the World and the Earth, okay? And this is your first card out over here on my left in the spread. And this is the card at the top of the deck over to my right. And then your second repeating pair is the Six of Cups, okay? Six of Cups in reverse, Six of Water in the upright, okay? This is the card at the bottom of the deck. This is the card in the spread, all right? So what this is, when we have the World, that is Saturn in the 10th house or Saturn in Capricorn. And then when we have the Six of Cups, that's the Sun in Scorpio or the Sun in the 8th house. So these are the two energies that you're going to be feeling right now strongly for the beginning of this year, okay? Really, really strong. And there's some things you need to be careful of so that these energies, you actually work well with the energies, okay? Because after I got to see what these aspects mean for you, I could see it very clearly in the spread. So, because even here, we have a twin pair relationship with the King of Cups in the reverse and the Queen of Cups in the upright. King of Cups in the first row, Queen of Cups in the last row. And they're nice and far apart. So this isn't somebody you would want to have a relationship with, but the energy of Scorpio is what's bringing some of these twins to you. So let me explain what these two sets of cards are saying to you. So Saturn in the 10th house or Saturn in Scorpio. Right now, okay, because remember guys, I was telling you readings back that I'll get one row full of reversals. So this is how your first row goes. It's the 10, excuse me. It is the World in reverse, 10 of Wands in the reverse, 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, King of Cups in the reverse. All of this reversal energy is shadow energy, things that will come up that if not checked could, put you in the wrong position or spot. This is why the Saturn energy that's flowing to you right now is not trying to be as harsh as it is trying to make you, literally, I always talk about this because it's so true. It's like following certain rules is really trying to keep you on task. The reason why is, you guys, I did a reading 2 or 3 readings back about closing the 7-year cycle. You're closing a cycle and beginning another, but cycles and things, it's not just, oh, things come to me. Things have to be built. Like you have to build things and do things according to a system, to make it right. See, because if your last cycle had no structure, no system, you let things come to you just as they come, and hopefully, I hope something happens, then you got whatever you got, But here, right now, when we're closing this out and starting a new one, the energies are saying, if you are now more aware of your effect about what your energy does, you can actually build a better future for yourself. This cycle does not have to be bad. Jupiter is going to bless you. And that's the thing. So Jupiter can give you an extreme amount of abundance. It could almost give you too much abundance, right? So Saturn comes right after that to sort of check it, to check you so you don't get too high up in the clouds, all right? Or become too excessive, or don't remember the mistakes from the past. Because okay, I see Jupiter wants to bless you, but do I want you to squander that blessing? No. So Saturn is coming in as the very first card to say, tighten up, tighten up. What I really want to tell you guys, there's a lot of work to be done. We got look, it's the World in reverse and 10 of Wands in reverse. It's a lot. in this sort of time, if you're not ready for responsibility, you're not going to like this energy. You're not going to like what it does. You're not going to like the responsibility, because your very first card, and I know I keep jumping from one thing to the next, but follow me, please. Your very first card is the world in the reverse. Your very last card over here to my left is the Ace of Wands. All right, it's an opportunity. This is why Saturn is coming, to prepare you for an opportunity. In the reverse, you could be unprepared, but that's only you in a negative aspect. All right, and see, the problem is, I feel like this is coming to you, and it's gonna come in the spring and the summer. Spring and the summer are when things get a lot better. I'm gonna tell you right now, these first couple months are gonna still feel like the last couple months. So like these first 3-4 months are gonna feel like what it was in the past, okay? You still have stuff coming up because the Scorpio energy keeps bringing up old things. We're still in retrograde. Venus is still retrograde in Capricorn until the 29th, and you know you got a shadow period of that. So old people coming back, all the same stuff. Generally, a good rule of thumb is to know that your year really starts in the spring, like celestially, chartly, even though it's not a word. It's the spring because it's the beginning, it's the new birth. So here it is. Spring and the summer, I can't remember all of the alignments and the planets, but it's gonna be popping. It's nice. It's gonna be a really good, fun time. And it's going to be when all these things that you've been working on sort of take into effect, because I told you, you're going to be meeting so many different people. You're going to be collaborating. You're going to be glad that you had everything together, because everything is going to start moving and working. And the problem is, for those of you who are like touch and go with your stuff, when all of this stuff starts happening, you're going to be feeling like, if I don't have it together, scramble. I'm trying to scramble because I want to take part in this and take part in that. And in order for you not to be in scramble mode, they're just telling you, get ready. Just get ready. So for your New Year's resolution, it should just be grind time. Like, grind as hard as you can, But here, this is what could get away of the grinding. So let's go into what the world and the Six of Cups were letting me know before I got all into your spread. So it's saying that it's time to harvest, okay? These are the consequences of your preparation, okay? Either consequences of good preparation or consequences of lack of preparation, okay? You will encounter difficulties if you lack preparation. So, if you have these ideas and you're being hesitant and scared, that's where you're going to find it like really hard to get something off the ground, or wishing like, damn, I wish I would have used my day yesterday better, or, my today better. Don't get sidetracked or distracted, okay? So more than likely, a lot of you will be stepping into like leadership roles, okay? And this is if you haven't already done so, because I remember picking up energies for a good portion of you that you were getting jobs and starting new positions around the winter, okay? Your responsibilities are gonna start to increase very soon. So don't be alarmed by that, all right? Just get prepared for it. So not only that, for those of you who have already gotten positions, those of you, when the spring hits and things get better for you, you're going to see a lot of responsibility, okay? Whether it be on a project or on a new job, right? So if you don't like this is going to be a very difficult time for you. So let's say you were thinking that, I only saw myself doing this new thing, but then it came with all this extra stuff, or I got more than what I bargained for. It's like, yeah, that's just what it came with. So you got to be prepared. You got to be prepared for more. All right. You got to be prepared that people might see your vision and expand it further, or see you bigger than what you thought you were. Okay. Which may put extra pressure on you. Let's say you thought you wanted to do something and you gained some fame, because a lot of Capricorn energy has to do with status and social climbing and different things like that. So you gain a significant amount of fame, and you notice, wow, like people really listen to what I have to say. I have a lot of influence when it comes to children, young adults, every age group maybe, and I'm have to be a little bit more careful with my message, or whatever the case may be. Whatever it means for you, it's going to be like, I feel pressure, okay, from this elevation, all right? But it's not bad unless you're not prepared, okay? So let's see, what else do I have here? Anything from the past. So I mentioned this before. If you've done something wild or crazy in the past, it could definitely come up. I already touched on my stuff. If you guys head over to my other channel, Prince of Peace Tarot Cast, the link is in the description box below. You could also click the link in the About section on the channel section of the channel. But I mentioned an OnlyFans experience that I had. So I said, hey, if something happens with me where I go a little further and this comes out, I'm going to get ahead of it before anybody else can. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, these kinds of things could come up, you know, depending on what your situation or circumstance is. So whatever you did in the past could come up. It could be brought up in this new future. Okay. Right now, this is talking about you earning your reward. You're going to be earning. Not only, it's not just gifts, because there are gifts coming to you. You're going to be earning your spot and getting what you deserve from everything that didn't happen for you in the past. Like, even if you know, like, I really tried hard on some certain things in the past. Now that I'm starting them again or doing something different now, and it's finally, you know, working, I'm glad. But all that effort is going to meet you here in this upcoming future. So be prepared for it, because you might get more than what you expect, more than what you bargained for. And it could be in a good way, but you may feel very overwhelmed by it, okay? So don't sacrifice your personal life to get ahead, okay? That's another thing. So don't neglect your husband or your wife or your children, you know, if things are going in a good way, because I mean, I do see King and Queen of Cups. I don't know if some of you could be already married to a false twin or whatever. Figure that out. But if you know your relationships are going well, and then your work life is starting to change, Capricorn energy is going to find you very, very busy, trying to make sure everything is right. It's like, yeah, I want my kids to go to the best school. I want to drive a nice car. I want to do all of this stuff. But it's all for status, and you don't want the emotional side of you to like fall off. You know, oh, I didn't spend time with the kids. I couldn't make it to the game, couldn't make it to the recital. It's that kind of energy, right? Definitely. And you will find yourself in this time possibly spending, if not you, someone else, spending more to impress rather than for pleasure. Okay? So that's the thing, you know, you want to. It's like, I didn't want the Benz, but the Benz is what, you know, the people that I move around with drive right now. You know, so I'm trying to, you know, look like I do what I do, kind of thing. All right. The other thing you guys should do is exercise regularly. You want to keep a good regimen, but just don't be too strict, and don't be too hard on anybody, and don't be too hard on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Okay. There's something really big about not being overly critical. Double time for the Capricorn energy and for the Scorpio energy. So be easy on yourself. So let's move over to the Scorpio energies. The Sun in Scorpio, Sun in the 8th house. At this time, this is another reason why so much of the reflecting was coming up. Venus even has you guys reflecting. You guys were doing a lot of reflection in December and November. Pluto is really coming in to like put an end to certain things. So it's causing you to think about darker aspects of yourself, and addictions and compulsions and sex and stuff like this is coming up, because that's 8th house energy. Addictions, compulsions, sex, your money, your partner's money, stuff like that. That's all starting to come up right now. So any kind of compulsions or obsessions that you have, something's going to happen around that to where you're going to stop or change or transform. Okay, you're going to be feeling this energy for a little over a month, about a month or over a month of having to address a compulsion. All right. The other thing is, that's that death energy. Okay. Of ending something. I mean, some of you may experience losses within your family. I don't know if I see it that strong. I don't even have the death card out here, but it looks like more of death to relationships, death to behaviors. Okay. Someone may compel you to review your beliefs, especially around your finances. Okay. And that could be what like a false twin does. All right. Somehow they spur you to get started on something, whether the experience with them was negative or positive. This could either, I already see this false twin. So when it comes to like a sexual relationship, thinking that it's more than that or something like that, it somehow makes you think more about, you go from being emotional to being a little bit more logical and a little bit more focused, okay? Because you don't want to waste time. You're going to notice this about yourself. Like, I feel like something good is about to happen to me. I don't need to be wasting time with this person. So somehow, if this person's trying to get your money, that's one thing. Or if they somehow make you notice, I need to focus on my money. That's something that might be a lesson that like a false twin comes in and teaches you. The other thing that Pluto is going to do, which I told you about, is cause reflection, introspection. The problem with that is, do not go too deep. All right. And now you're probably thinking, what? Seriously, like acute introspection, like really focusing in, honing in on something, will make you trapped. Okay. You feeling like you can't move, feeling like I'm not good enough, feeling like unless I release my past and all of everything, or damn it, I another day and I did the wrong thing, you know, like, don't do that too much. Don't. What could help you get over negative things is the energy of Saturn, which is focusing and building, okay? So recognize those things that need to leave, but don't overly focus on them. And remember, the other thing is that one of the reasons why they're coming up is so you don't end up doing them in the future and then it biting you in the butt later, okay? But just don't go so hard and being mean to yourself, okay? Yeah, give me one sec. Guys, the other thing, because of this introspection stuff, you might encounter a lot of psychological blocks, okay? And like I told you earlier, you think so hard that you end up not moving. So it's like a physical constipation. I'm not acting. If you find that happening, you tell Pluto, get thee behind me, okay? Pluto, you are not about to have me up in my head, not doing what I need to do. So know that if that energy hits you really hard, it's not really you. It's the energy of Pluto causing you to be introspective, but that you may get a little obsessive about the way you think about yourself or the way you're thinking about doing something. So like right now in the spread, you have the 9 of Pentacles and the upright Page of Pentacles. What this tells me is that right now you're on fertile ground for a new project or something really good to happen to you, okay? So, but in the reverse it's that fear. You know, it's that fear of failure, actually, with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. You're not going to fail. Even if you make a mistake, you're not going to fail. Just keep your focus, okay? So don't let psychological blocks constipate or block your forward movement, because that is really possible. It's really strange that Saturn comes in to give you the energy to be like more strict on yourself, but then all of a sudden you get all in your head when really it's supposed to help you move and structure yourself. So these are what these energies do. You're gonna have to use your willpower to like push through the more difficult times. So let's get into this spread. All right, guys. So like I told you, your very first row, you guys also have 3 10s. You got the 10 of Wands. Underneath that, the 10 of Cups. And beside that, you have the 10 of Pentacles, okay? So a lot of new beginnings are happening. 10 of Wands is talking about the burden and the stress. 10 of Wands over the 10 of Cups could be burden or stress in a family dynamic or around the house, maybe moving or something like that. It could be very stressful, but you know, you're gonna have to release some of these burdens. But you know, this may be a time where it's like, I'm busy, I'm doing a lot. Especially we got the 10 of Wands with the Ace of Wands as the last card. This could be, I'm doing it on my own, especially with the 9 of Pentacles. I'm doing it on my own. And it just, I'm overwhelmed, or I'm a single parent and I'm doing something new and I'm doing it all on my own. But both tell me you have the drive to get it done. You know, you just, when I say don't have, if you know you're a single parent and you're doing something new, if you know you're single and you're doing something new, do not get distracted. You like literally don't have time to be distracted. It's like not for you right now. These next couple months are all about you and getting something done that's brand new, okay? So these 10s, it's definitely a new beginning. Like I told you, the first row is all reversal, so it's a lot of shadow energy here, okay? A lot of shadow energy, all right? And because the shadow would just be feeling overwhelmed, like I can't do it, repeating the cycle, making mistakes, juggling too much, being overly emotional. Now, when it comes to that twin pair stuff, you may be dealing with a partner, male or female, where they are overly emotional because the twins are showing up in the cups. So it's telling me that right now emotions are gonna run high for those of you still caught up in like false twin flame situations. Things are gonna get emotional, very, very emotional. I mean, definitely all the time I always check this cheating stuff because 10 of Wands, even over the 10 of Cups, could talk about cheating. But yeah, emotions are going to run high, very, very high. And this Two of Pentacles next to the King of Cups, both in reverse, tell me that somebody is emotionally unstable. So be careful. Be very, very careful. Now let's go into your second row. We have the 10 of Cups in the upright. 10 of Pentacles in the upright, 10 of Cups in the upright, 6 of Cups in the reverse, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. You're going to be working so hard, right? But you're building a very strong, wealthy foundation. I'm tell you this right now, and I'm so happy to see this. But the 10 and the 9 are both in the upright, and the 9 sits below the 10. This is super wealth. If you do the right thing, you can have more money than you've ever had in your life. You're going to be so abundantly blessed. You're going to be able to do a lot for yourself, your children, your family, if you choose to do so for your family, because I know sometimes these family dynamics are strained, but there's a lot of happiness coming. The one thing, though, is be more willing to accept that I receive and get what I want from me rather than from an inheritance, because that could be something that someone or a couple of you, a group of you may not receive. Okay, with the 6 of Cups and Page of Pentacles next to each other, literally it could be like, I expected to get something from my family. I'm owed a lot of money. You may find out I was written out of a will or somebody usurped my money some kind of way. Because remember, Scorpio energy talks about finances, share finances, inheritances. So what this is telling you is during this time, this grind time, if you thought, oh, I was supposed to receive some money from that's going to get me afloat, it may not come. It either may be delayed or it may not come. So don't rely on it. Rely on yourself. That's what this is saying in your second row. All right. So third row, we have the 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, Queen of Cups in the upright, Ace of Wands. All right. Intuition is going to let you know when this opportunity is coming. It's coming soon. Get ready, guys. Follow your intuition. 9 of Pentacles next to the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse is saying that I've worked hard for what I want and I'm not going to let anybody take it. Like, I worked hard, so I'm not letting anybody in to take this. Okay. 4 of Pentacles is also saying that, you know, with your hard work, this is jealousy. You will feel jealous things. It could be around certain family members. Take it as it resonates, because some of you guys are going to have issues with family. Some of you aren't. But it could be family that are jealous. It could be, I mean, you're going to be happy. You're going to feel a lot of fulfillment. And I already want to say, like, congratulations and pat you on your back and pat yourself on your back for all of the work you've done before, even if it didn't amount to anything. It's all coming now. You know, so don't stop. The thing is, for whatever reason, and I know you've worked hard in the past, but do not stop working hard now. Like, this energy wants your sweat. It wants your grit because it wants to give you so much more than that. It wants, like, the last bit of you. Give it, okay? And it's easier to give it like that when you're doing something you love. You can give your all to something you love. But give it so you can get it all back and more. All right. So literally, I commend you for not stopping. I commend you for keeping going, keeping your head up. Literally, this is really good energy. OK, so right now, Queen of Cups next to the Page of Pentacles goes back to the same energy of the Scorpio stuff of not being able to let go of something, obsession, whether that be you obsessing over another person, obsessing about something else, or somebody else obsessing about you. The energy of obsession is around. So be careful if it's in you. Be careful if it's coming from somebody else. Okay. Yes, spring and summer, guys. And I'll tell you like this, because I can't remember. I've been watching this new astrologer on YouTube. What is his name? Let me see if I can find his name real quick for you guys, because I like this dude. Let me not I'll find it and I'll tell you guys next time I am posting something, because he definitely confirmed for me everything that I kept picking up months back about spring. I kept saying like, wow, really, they keep, even here, spring, summer, and then the fire element, Aries, Leo, okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but we're out of Sag season, so this has to be Aries if I'm getting the fire element card. So literally, his name is Cam White, okay? So check him out, guys, if you want to see how the planets are going to be affecting you in this new year. But I was already picking it up, and I didn't know that the alignments in the spring and the summer were that good, because that's why I kept showing up like, wait for the spring, wait for the summer. I've been saying it. So definitely, because even here, let's move over to the right. We got the element of fire, okay? And then we have the ace of earth. So there's an opportunity, a money-making opportunity that comes to you around Aries, Leo season. The other thing is that things will slow down towards the end of summer. This Jupiter and Pisces energy, the Saturn energy is telling you, work really hard for these next couple months leading up to the spring. A lot of good things are going to happen, and you're going to find yourself being more social, starting new things, projects going very, very well, and things are going to be going well, and you're going to make a lot of money. But then as soon as like the end of the summer hits, there's going to be a pause period, or it may even start in August where things start to slow down for a particular thing. And this is why when I tell you guys I see Four of Pentacles and things like that, I tell you, like, hold on to your money, save your money, don't spend too much, even though I'm already seeing the insane amount of wealth you're about to make. There'll be a pause period, and then Jupiter will go retrograde back into Pisces in October, and then stay there until the end of 2022. So right now, Jupiter is in Pisces, and it's going to be there until May. There's also a eclipse. There's either a lunar eclipse or a solar eclipse in Taurus. So back when I was telling you guys, do your manifestation for that new moon in Taurus that we experienced in the fall, I said, because when it comes back around, something really good is going to happen. This is it. This is why all this wealth is here. This is why your grind is important. This is why, like, I don't know my future, but I'm working hard for something to happen. Something's going to happen. Stick to what you have, or right now start so you can get the beginnings of something really good, okay? So over here, we got that element, fire element, with this ace of earth, which is like ace of pentacles. And then I have enslaved prisoner next to four of air in reverse. Now, this person's body is being attacked. Now, this talks about loneliness, right? And remember, I always tell you guys, if you're feeling too lonely, what you end up doing is drawing in false love, because this is ace of water in reverse, or ace of cups, lies, right? So if you become overcome with loneliness, that could happen. This enslaved prisoner looks positive and negative to me, because what it looks like is I'm keeping you away from this. I'm keeping you away from being attacked. So if you notice, like, I'm doing all this work, but my love life has not changed, hasn't opened up yet, it's really because of all of these like retrograde energies of bringing in old energies, like old lesson energies, whether it be those people coming back, new people looking like old people. Like, seriously, that's all that's around right now. That's why I tell you guys, like, you could just chill on the dating, because it ain't nothing but a lesson. And if you learn the lesson, why repeat the lesson, right? So I almost feel like the enslaved prisoner is helping you out. Your loneliness is actually saving you, all right? Because what's weird is there is some past life person that is right that's actually going to come into your life. Over here, I have the World and the Six of Cups in reverse. But then to my right, I have the World and the Six of Cups in the upright. All right, for a brand new beginning. This is someone past life coming in to return, possibly the true divine partner. And these old karmics and stuff may be coming to you to show you things about yourself, to get you going, get you fired up, to focus more on you so that you're good for the right person to come through. For your true partner, you guys will be good for each other. Be patient about this, because we want the right thing. There's no need to rush for good things. They're going to come, but you got to be ready for them. Yeah, so the love thing looks like it's possible. Very much possible, but it all depends on you letting go of obsessions, old things, old behaviors. Yeah, definitely. Because like I told you, there is this false twin pair keep showing up. But I think I'm gonna keep seeing this for you guys until February, probably till the middle of February. And then more probably with money is gonna start coming up. But sad, I mean, literally, I'm so happy. I mean, it's in the reverse, but it tells me so much. You know, it's just like hoping you don't repeat a cycle, that you don't delay anything. And it's asking you, the world in the reverse is saying, to live up to your potential. If you know I'm capable of more, I'm supposed to be doing more, my project is supposed to be bigger than this, I know I could do, you know, a lot, you can. It's just you have to maintain that mindset. It's the truth. It's the God honest truth that you are more than what the past was or what you've been dealt with. Things are going to change, especially because Pluto won't stop. It may feel like it's fucking you up, but it's actually here to transform you, to really end the negative aspects that have been holding you back. This is really good energy. Guys, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I'm very, very happy for you. Hold on, you know, because, you know, we do these New Year's resolution things and we be thinking, oh, New Year, new me. It's like, okay, it's New Year, sort of, till April. New me once I get over all of this stuff, but you are going to get over it. You're going to get over it. Definitely. That is what I have for you. If the reading resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Guys, the updated Patreon playlist is in the description box below. The next group reading is in 2 days on the 5th, okay? January 5th at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you want to participate in the group reading, go ahead and join Patreon because that is where the Zoom link will be. It'll be on Patreon. Yes, guys, don't forget to check out my new channel, Prince of Peace Tarot Cast. The link for that channel is also in the description box below. Be on the lookout because I will be sharing with you guys another channel that I'll be rolling out within a day or so, okay? Just got to upload the rest of these videos and I'll be sharing a brand new channel with you all. So get ready for that. What else do we have going? What else is going on, guys? Thank you to everybody who's donated. Thank you to everybody who has gotten personal readings with me. Thank you to all my new subscribers, and thank you to all the subscribers that have been with me from the beginning or whenever you decided to jump on and you're still here. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you guys for letting me be myself and read for you all and be me, okay? I'm very, very grateful for all of you that tune in, that comment. I swear, I love being able to talk to you guys. I love seeing everybody that comes over on Patreon when we do our group readings. Every reading that I have one-on-one with somebody, I'm just grateful to be able to connect with you. Thank you. Truly, truly grateful. So this year is going to be a really good year. I'm already on my grind, checking over things that I got to do. Guys, check what you have to do because we're going to make these energies work for us. Okay? So I'll see you guys later. Catch you in the next reading.